There are betrayals so sharp they don't just cut your trust, they gut your soul. And some wounds are not meant to heal. We live in an age where forgiveness is thrown around like confetti at a party no one wants to be at. Society tells you to forgive and forget, like your dignity is some coin to be tossed into the wishing well of second chances. But not all betrayals deserve a peaceful ending. Some deserve a cold memory, locked away like a cursed artifact, never to be touched again. The Stoics weren't heartless, but they understood something we often forget in the chaos of our emotions. Your peace is sacred, and not everyone deserves access to it. Betrayal poisons your life, corrodes your identity, and distorts your ability to trust, not just others, but yourself. And when you let that betrayal back in, you invite chaos to sit at your table. In this video, we're going to dissect the 3 unforgivable betrayals, the kind that Stoics would warn you never to tolerate. You don't come back the same after these, and you shouldn't try to. 1. Broken trust, the death of innocence. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. But here's the truth. Some trust should never be repaired. Imagine a glass of water. Now add a single drop of cyanide. It looks the same, doesn't it? Still clear, still drinkable, but one sip, and it kills you. That's what broken trust is. It might not change the surface of the relationship, but underneath, the damage is fatal. When someone breaks your trust, they are not just breaking a promise, they're shattering a version of you that believed in them. They are erasing the version of you that felt safe. The Stoics warned us to prepare for betrayal, not to become paranoid, but to become sovereign. When someone does you wrong, do not forget that they are acting according to their nature. The meaning of this is brutal. When someone shows you what they're capable of, believe them the first time. Trust isn't some emotional bandage you apply again and again until it sticks. It's a gate, and when someone breaks it, they've proven they can't be trusted to hold the keys. Never forgive this, because if they did it once, they'll do it again, just with better lies. 2. Disloyalty, the silent assassin. Disloyalty isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It creeps in like mold, hidden behind smiles and fake nods. It's your friend who talks behind your back, your lover who entertains others in the shadows, your partner who leaves when things get hard. Disloyalty is worse than hatred. At least with hate, the knife is in plain sight. But disloyalty? That's a dagger to the spine when your back is turned. Seneca wrote, "Loyalty is the holiest good in the human heart, and when it's violated, it doesn't just wound you, it changes you. It teaches you to harden, to doubt, to overthink every smile, every word, every pause in a conversation. You lose a piece of your soul when someone you loved proves they were only loyal when it was convenient. Here's the dark part. Disloyal people always come back when they need something. They pretend they didn't betray you. They act confused when you've changed. They say, "But I was always there for you." And they lie like it's nothing because to them, it is. Never forget this. Loyalty isn't tested in comfort. It's proven in chaos. If someone wasn't by your side during the storm, they don't deserve a seat at your table when the sun comes out. Don't forgive this betrayal. Don't invite disloyalty back into your life just because you miss the version of them that never existed. 3. Deception, the enemy in disguise. Of all the betrayals, this one is the darkest. Deception, a person who lies to you while looking you in the eye, who pretends, who manipulates, who crafts illusions, not out of necessity but for control. A liar doesn't just break truth, they break reality. They make you question what was real. Was the relationship real? Were their words ever sincere? Was it all an act? Marcus Aurelius, emperor and Stoic, wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." That means you don't play their game, you don't lie back. You don't plot revenge, but you also don't pretend they didn't stab you in the heart with their words. When someone deceives you, they treat you like a fool in the theater of their life. You become a character in their performance, not a real person with real emotions. They steal your reality, and that theft is the most personal betrayal of all. Never forgive deception, because a person who is capable of sustained, deliberate lying will do it again, only better. They won't change. They'll just upgrade their mask. The Stoic approach to betrayal. Now let's make something clear. Stoicism isn't about being angry forever. It's not about revenge, bitterness, or holding grudges. It's about discernment. It's about preserving your peace like it's a kingdom. You are the emperor of your soul, and an emperor doesn't let traitors roam freely in the palace. When the Stoics spoke about not getting attached, they weren't talking about cold detachment from life. They meant, don't attach yourself to illusions. If someone reveals they are unworthy of your trust, your loyalty, your time, detach from the fantasy. See the reality. Forgiveness isn't always virtue. Sometimes forgiveness is a form of self-betrayal. Because when you forgive a monster, you don't heal. You just leave the door open for more wounds. True wisdom is knowing when to shut that door for good. Real-world examples, the scars that teach. Julius Caesar trusted Brutus like a brother, gave him power, gave him honor, and Brutus drove a knife into his chest in front of the world. You too, Brutus? That wasn't just a question. It was the sound of betrayal echoing through eternity. In modern times, think of whistleblowers who expose corruption in corporations or governments, only to be silenced, smeared, and exiled. These people often trusted their peers, believed in loyalty, and thought honesty mattered. What did they get? Betrayal, lies, abandonment. They were punished for believing. But here's what Stoicism teaches. Don't become like the betrayer. Don't be consumed by hatred, but never let them in again. You can be calm and still ruthless, not in a bad way. You can be kind and still draw the line. That's the power of Stoic wisdom. It gives you the tools to feel less and see more. Cut the poison to save the soul. Here's the hard pill, and it's laced with truth. If you keep forgiving the same kind of betrayal, you're no longer the victim. You're the accomplice. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming clear. The kind of clarity that comes after fire, after you've burned the illusions, after you've seen what someone's really made of. You don't owe anyone another chance to destroy you. Remember, some betrayals are gifts. They show you who someone really is and who you'll never be again. Burn the bridge if it leads to hell. Not all bridges are meant to be crossed again. Some are built to lead you to pain, wrapped in sweet words and false promises. When someone shows you they are capable of betrayal, believe it, and then walk away. Not with hatred, but with wisdom. Don't carry the grudge, just carry the lesson. The Stoics didn't ask us to be saints. They asked us to be sovereign, to protect the kingdom of our mind. So protect it, and never, never forgive these 3 betrayals. Broken trust, disloyalty, deception, because your peace is priceless, and your soul, it's not a place for traitors. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.